Hello, and welcome back to this playthrough of Fire Emblem Warriors. I am Scutlist, and this episode we will be looking at Chapter 4, Hero King of the Desert. Let's get started.
Where do we start looking for heroes?
That reminds me. A mysterious fighter joined in a battle we fought earlier. He helped us against some outrun fiends in town.
What was his name? He could help us.
If I recall correctly, he said his name was Marth.
Marth?
You can't have met the legendary Hero King Marth. He lived thousands of years ago. There's just no way.
It's a better lead than wandering around, asking everyone, have you seen a hero?
In that case, I will go scout ahead. Crom, I was able to gather some valuable information in the desert.
What? Already? That's amazing! You really can do everything.
Cordelia is the best of the best. We'd be lost without her. She's invaluable on the battlefield. Truly, I consider her irreplaceable. Cordelia, what's wrong?
Well, forgive me, Crom. Allow me to continue my report. Apparently, the Gristone army in the desert recently hired a skilled mercenary. He goes by Marth, wears a mask, and uses unheard-of sword techniques.
It must be the same person.
It couldn't be the Hero King himself, but I suppose we should investigate.
The Gristone army blocks our way again. Could my father really be behind this?
Darius.
We've got to find out what's going on. Come, let's move.
Oh yeah, I completely forgot. Darius is the Prince of Griston, who we were fighting in the last episode. Anyway, destroy the magic pillars and reach Marth. We'll see what that's all about. Let's see, and it's still just... And Lissa and Frederick are two extra characters. Hold on.
Yes, sir.
It doesn't look... It looks like I still can't swap them out, so it's going to just be these four again. I'd certainly like to be able to use Robin and Cordelia, but I guess that's going to have to wait.
How's this? Let's go!
Okay, in which case, I guess there's not really any new character to be using this time. Hold on.
We'll never get through.
Okay, I was actually thinking I'd be stopped if I tried to go in there, but I can go into this cloud just fine.
I did spot an odd stone pillar.
I can move just fine. My health isn't decreasing.
Mission started.
Huh. But it looks like destroying the magic pillars is necessary to get rid of this, magic sand or whatever this is.
Won't be able to reach all of the pillars unless we take control of the forts.
Let's go!
My injury's acting up again. Perhaps I should stick to the rear.
Of course. I'll escort you and keep an eye out for any danger.
I guess that's our reason why Robin and Cordelia can't be controlled in this battle.
We cannot fall back until I see the Hero King Marth with my own eyes.
I've received
Okay, just wanted to check that. No running attacks like there were in Warriors All-Stars.
fort is ours.
Okay, things are going well on top. So let's switch to Frederick and take care of some stuff on the bottom of this map.
Let's wreck it.
Oh, it just occurred to me I didn't bother to check what the requirements to make Anna's shop appear this battle. But I'm just going to assume it's 1000 KOs again.
I see. You have some skill.
Because the Anna pop-up shop is probably pretty much the same thing as Gold Skulltulas in Hyrule Warriors. And on the assumption that it's 1000 KOs, let me put some focus on KOing enemies right now.
I see enemy reinforcements.
Thief advancing on chest? That's not gonna last very long with me around.
That ruffian is trying to get away with the treasure. Not on my watch. Let's go.
The thief seems to have a weapon triangle advantage, so this may take a little while. At least defeating an enemy when you have a weapon triangle disadvantage is not nearly as bad as defeating an enemy when you have a weapon affinity disadvantage back in DW8.
We can't get to Mark if we don't stop this sandstorm. So let's smash the pillars.
We've got to hurry.
No, am I on a time limit here?
Like this profit margin.
In that case, let's start moving.
I've received a report.
Thief had keys? What could he be hiding?
Let's go. I like these profit margins. Nothing's happening. Try breaking the other pillar. Let's go. I see enemy reinforcements.
That's the woman that came scouting earlier. Don't let her escape.
We have to do something.
Okay, there should be another fort taken. Now let's take a look at what
Received a report.
this treasure chest is.
The fort is ours.
Just some healing item. Okay, I can see one of the bases has a one-way jump in it, so Lissa is the one closest to the magical pillar now.
Too well.
If we ignore them, they could flank our allies.
Or should I go back and make sure these fighters don't cause any problems to Cordelia and Robin?
Hurry.
Oh yes, that right there is Lissa's new C5. Let me do it again. Yeah, that's one of them down. I think the other one is in that base right now. Oh, well, Crom's right here. You can wrong D-pad direction. Crom's right here. You can take out an axe wielder bit better than Lissa can. Alright, now let's get to that magical pillar. If I had had the foresight to give Crom and Liana certain orders, I wouldn't have had to do this long route.
Mission complete.
The sandstorm! It stopped!
How did they make it this far? An ambush should slow them down.
Paths all clear.
And if it's 1000 KOs, and Anna's shop is about to show up.
This will be over soon!
The gates are open. Let's go find one.
Is that a no?
Ready to go shopping?
Oh, never mind, and Lissa's right by her.
Get to it. I see enemy reinforcements.
Archers. Since Cordelia is a Pegasus Knight, that's probably a problem I should nip in the bud immediately.
First enemy is a bow. Keep them away from her.
The mission started.
I think she can handle an axe character for right now. Let's focus on the archers.
Haste. Come back soon.
If the archers were attacking her, I assume Cordelia would die as fast as that knight died when I was attacking it last episode.
Like the profit margins. Forward is ours.
It looks like Crom's right by the other one.
I like those profit margins.
The enemy is overwhelmed. They cannot have imagined facing such strategy.
Okay, that takes care of that little problem.
Complete.
Now let's getting back to approaching Marth.
Take this!
The victory conditions implied we would win if we just approached Marth, but just in case they try to throw a fight with Marth at us, I'm going to keep my Muso bar intact.
Marth should be in the arena. Hurry!
We've got to hurry.
One more!
Forward is ours.
Let's see, fight over, or we do have one more thing to do?
That's him! Hey, you! Mark, you said your name was? We wanted to...
All right. Falchion against Falchion. Tell me, stranger, who taught you to fight?
My father.
The mission's starting.
Okay, so we do have one more final fight. A fight against Lucit. Marth. And here's that Muso I was saving.
Are you ready?
And I guess we can do an awakening too.
Meaningful discussion here.
You can say that again, sis. Let's save the chit-chat for after we win.
I like those profit margins.
And that takes care of that.
We've taken all of the forts. Keep going, everyone.
Much less of a problem than Valadar was last episode.
Mission complete.
I am defeated.
That was well fought. It seems you live up to the legend your name carries. honor to help.
Now that I'm beaten, I no longer have to play the mercenary. May I join you?
You're more than just a mercenary?
Exactly. The Gristone army has recruited a dark mage named Valadar. In order to learn more, I infiltrated their ranks. I learned that they're holding a ceremony at a place called the Dragon's Table.
Are they trying to revive the Chaos Dragon, like the Temple Sage said?
If this is my father's plan, I'll have to stop him.
Wait, what's this about a Chaos Dragon?
And that's everything up to now.
I see. And you thought I might also have a Gleamstone?
Yep, the Hero King Marth would have to have one, right?
Shouldn't stopping Valadar be our top priority? They could be completing the ceremony while we're wasting time here.
Marth is right. We have to move now if we want the best chance of stopping them. Even if that means I have to raise my sword against my own father.
I can't believe this!
I didn't really use Liana very much in that battle, but somehow she's the MVP. I guess I'm fine with that. You know, since we just got a lance, it would be nice if we could play as a lance user pretty soon.
Give me your best.
And that's a nice bonus. Huh, still no Robin, unfortunately. Anyway, hold on. Huh, the next chapter will have a Master Seal in it now, but that will about wrap things up for this episode. Next time, we will be looking at Chapter 5, The Dragon's Table. So until then, I hope you enjoyed this, and I'll see you next time.